If you're just joining us, reports have begun popping up in regards to a series of brutal attacks across the area. Police aren't yet sure if the attacks are related. Victims are reportedly being snatched from their homes, or in many cases being mutilated on site. Channel 6 urges its listeners to be vigilant, keeping all doors and windows locked. Reports suggest multiple assailants of unknown origin. Whether or not the events are terrorist-related have not yet been disclosed. Channel 6 will continue coverage as it becomes available. We now return to our regularly scheduled programming. Further reports of mutilations and disappearances have been flooding the station tonight. For more, we go to reporter Jim Ingle, live on site with someone who claims it isn't terrorism at all, but possibly something far more sinister.
That's right, Rick. Channel 6 has been covering the rash of sudden reports across the country this evening that loved ones have been discovered ripped open as if by some kind of animal, and in many cases, getting up and leaving the scene. I'm here with one local woman who claims something took her husband. Ma'am, can you tell us a little about what you saw?
I was just downstairs getting something out of the refrigerator when I heard this loud crash coming from the upstairs. I called out to my husband, but he didn't answer. Then I heard him screaming, so I ran up to see what was going on. It was horrible. He was just lying there bleeding all over the carpet. I didn't know what to do. I ran for my phone to call an ambulance, but then I heard him coming down the stairs and open the front door. I called out to him, but he didn't stop. He just took off down the street like he didn't even hear me.
Nancy's case isn't an isolated one. 4 blocks away at the Winger residence, a small child had to call 911 after she claimed some kind of animal broke into her family's 2-bedroom home and attacked her parents.
I was getting ready for bed when I heard my mommy screaming and she told me to call 911. So I did, and then I heard my daddy screaming for us to lock ourselves in a bathroom. So we did. And then it was just me and my mommy in the bathroom. And mommy said to stay there and tell the ambulance to come. And then she had to go help daddy. And not to unlock the door for anyone but a policeman. I was really scared, but I said okay. And after mommy left, I could hear her screaming. And then it stopped. And I could hear the monster doing something that sounded really slimy. And I tried not to let it hear me crying because I was afraid it was gonna get me too.
What did this monster look like?
I don't know, but it was green and it moved really fast and it made a really bad noise. I just want my mommy and daddy, but the policeman said he couldn't find them.
In a possible related story, reports of a fiery streak across the sky around 10:45 p.m. tonight indicate something may have landed somewhere in the recently cleared construction plot nearby the town over by State Road 7. Crews have been dispatched to investigate. We'll have more news as it develops.
We have breaking news at this time. A message from the Pentagon has been issued to the town of Little Rock and the surrounding tri-state area. The message is as follows. To the citizens of Little Rock and surrounding counties, martial law has just gone into effect. Under no circumstances are citizens to be out on the streets with exception to fire or other hazardous condition afflicting their homes. Citizens are to remain in their residences until given the all-clear by state officials. This is not a drill. Repeat, martial law is in full effect. Military officials have been dispatched and will be monitoring areas by order of priority. And citizens discovered in a public space will be subject to arrest, and in some cases, come under fire. For your own protection and the protection of those around you, do not leave your homes for any reason outside of an outstanding circumstance. Officials are handling the situation and will give the all-clear once it is safe to leave your homes. Channel 6 will continue to update you as the story develops.
No news yet on just how widespread infection has become, but we have been told here at Channel 12 that attacks have spread rapidly.
Violence erupted across the downtown area tonight as people fleeing a coffee shop massacre were gunned down by military forces. Officials have claimed it was not known which of the individuals were actually human and which were creatures from another world.
Reports of massive fires across the city tonight as chaos continues to sweep the area. The entities now being referred to as creeps have overrun nearly every part of town, leaving survivors to wonder if this could be the dawning of the end of the human race as we know it.
Panic-fueled riots have overtaken several business districts in the area as the invasion continues. Suspicion is at an unprecedented level as townsfolk begin to fear their neighbors and loved ones of actually being one of the creatures.
Police aren't sure just how it began, but have been quoted as saying it is unlike anything they have ever encountered before.
Military forces were quickly overcome on the city's west side this evening as what has only been described as some kind of alien life form overtook the area, consuming those unlucky citizens in their path.